The Canadian surveillance program may not be identical to that of the United States, but experts say it has the capabilities. It allows for the collection of Canadians' data trails, known as metadata. The Minister of National Defense, Peter Mackay, stood before the House of Commons this week addressing members who demanded answers. Mackay saying Canada's program is for foreign threats only, although it has been reported some Canadians are affected by it. Critics say not enough details have been disclosed, one of those critics being the Canadian Civil Liberties Association.
Our view has always been for effective security, we understand that surveillance is necessary. We understand that information sharing is vital, but do it in a way that's lawful and protects people's rights. We already know from history, even recent history, how many mistakes, serious mistakes are made when information sharing and information gathering, and that includes the kind of mass surveillance we're talking about, occurs without any legal safeguards.
But the chair of the Anti-Terrorism Committee says he was unaware of the surveillance program and learned about it reading the newspaper.
Unlike the American Congress, who were briefed on the country's program, conservative Senator Hugh Segal said Parliament had never been told about Canada's program and it has no privilege to access the information either. It is illegal in Canada for agencies to spy on their citizens without a warrant. But politicians say the metadata communication are likely legally different than private communications. Many angered Canadians have wanted more answers concerning how they are affected by the United States mass surveillance and Canada's surveillance program.
This should not be a surprise to people. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I think we're adults here. We can recognize this has been going on for a while. It shouldn't be a surprise. Having said that, however, I think that Canadians might be somewhat less willing to give up personal data for alleged security gains.
The American Civil Liberties Union has announced it is suing the U.S. government over its program. The so-called privacy czar has said there will be an investigation into Canada's. Canada's Civil Liberties Association says it's trying to figure out what is the best course of action to take place.
One of the important things to remember is that in any democratic society, privacy rights underlie the enjoyment of many other rights, including your right to life, freedom of expression.
Meanwhile, members in Parliament say they will continue to fight so that lawmakers can be aware of secret spy programs. Ashante Hathaway, Press TV, Montreal.